packed full of exciting bonus content. Go to shop.tcm.com right now and get your copy today before it's too late.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Tonight we're bringing you TCM Star of the Month, Janet Leigh, in some very tough situations. And up next we go back to very early in her career in what was her fifth film, and far away the most challenging role she'd yet played. The movie is called Act of Violence, was released by MGM in 1949, and a particularly riveting drama involving some unexpected consequences of war. It's about an ex-POW who returns from World War II bent on revenge against a fellow POW who betrayed his buddies. Robert Ryan plays the vengeance seeker, Van Heflin is the one he's after, and Janet Leigh plays Van Heflin's wife. One thing that makes this film particularly interesting is the approach that director Fred Zinnemann takes in telling that story. It isn't your typical good guy versus bad guy scenario. Zinnemann goes beneath the surface of both men, so we feel compassion and frustration for each of them. Robert Ryan, for instance, is the righteous one, but he's both frightening and obsessive. Van Heflin is the traitor, but he's likable and often the more sympathetic of the two fellows. So it makes for a very interesting movie. It also made for a very interesting and intimidating work environment for Janet Leigh. At this point, she was still inexperienced as an actress and convinced that whenever there was some kind of a problem on the set, it was probably her fault. Whenever Zinnemann would stop filming in the middle of a scene that she was in, Janet would say, "I'm sorry," whether she was responsible for the problem or not. Got to the point that an "I'm sorry" jar was created, and whenever Janet said those two words, she had to drop a penny in the jar. Well, Janet claimed by the end of production there were about $3 worth of pennies in that jar. As you'll soon see, though, Janet more than holds her own opposite Robert Ryan and Van Heflin. Here from 1949, also with Mary Astor, who the same year played Janet's doting mother in Little Women. But here playing a woman of a certain age who used to be referred to as a woman who keeps herself occupied at night. Here's Act of Violence.